KPTV presents Adam Bennett, Mr. Wargo, Ross Claffey, Sean Conley, Molly Ringwald, and Patrick Amadon in a David DeVore production. The Breakfast Club.
Okay, dirtballs, it's 7:56, 8 hours, 4 minutes from now, time's over. Think about what you've done and what brought you here. I don't want to see you again.
A brain, a beauty, a jock, a rebel, and a recluse. The Breakfast Club. They only met once.
I don't want to be alone anymore.
You don't have to be.
But it changed their lives forever.
I consider you guys my friend. I'm not wrong, am I?
I skipped school so I could go to the rental outlets. Oh my god, the stores are empty at those hours.
Want to know what I'm in here for? I had nothing better to do today.
Another one up for the most expensive state, Massachusetts. Here's something we can all look forward to. Governor Deval Patrick has hiked up the gas tax 19 cents. The main reason for this bombastic upheaval is to repay the zillion-dollar debt caused by the Big Dig. We paid billions of dollars just to see them try and build a hole to China. I'm sure they only got as far as like the Charles River, which would explain why it's so dirty and gross. They got about 7/8 of the way there and then just gave up. So I'm thinking of starting an angry mob. Because with this new tax in place, 42.5 cents is what we're looking at in total. The reason for these taxes is quite clear. They made mistakes. What would Joe the plumber do? I know, he would sit on his fat butt while we paid taxes in order to bail out these other numbskulls. The money raised from this tax, which in total comes to about $600 million, it would raise money to revamp the transit system, which would come in handy if they weren't putting tolls on that too. God, I hate taxes. Tax, 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 tax. Tax pie comes in one flavor, money. So brace yourself, drivers. You'll be faced with higher prices sooner or later because of all this. Now, what can we do to stop it? Here's my hypothesis. We take all this tax money, not pay our taxes for a little while, take the money, and then go to Africa and buy a rhinoceros. And then we come back here and buy like a really big horse. And then we breed them in the super chamber of animal breeding, and then we create the super mega rhinoceros that runs at speeds of lightning and uses its horn against the forces of evil government plans. And then we can hire all these newly unemployed people to clean all the rhinoceros presents left in the street. Until this dreadful economy is done barking out what's left of its tainted innards, a new gas tax is what we gotta deal with. So thanks, Deval. You're a nice man. You're very nice.
Well, in the end, my friend, we will all be together again. Catching on to my hand. In a valley we'll stand. We're just living again. In a while we'll smile. March on another mile. On hello days. Tied to the land we'll be still. No one's ever gonna say a thing. And we'll be together, together again. Take y'all to my city on time.
Alright, whenever you guys are ready. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. I think our thing should be for defining gravity. Russell's in the middle of the abyss.
I can't do it anymore. Sports Report, I'm Sam Wheeler.
I'm Tyler Wallace. Here's what is going on in your world of sports this week, past week.
Yes, this is the wrap-up edition, but before we do that, we're going to have some breaking news. The AD has decided to ban all black of the school uniforms because it has nothing to do with the green and gold colors.
Nothing whatsoever. There's green and there's gold.
Tyler, well, we're going to go to a clip from that
we are.
Some of our locals helped us with.
Yes, all right. Action!
Over the years, KP has become known for its unique colors, green and gold. These are the colors that hold the school together. Part of the reason these colors are able to flourish is because many athletes wear their sports apparel and uniforms to school daily. While the true colors of KP are the famous green and gold, black has been snuck into apparel and uniforms of various sports teams. Students and coaches have recently been informed that black will no longer be permitted to be a part of sports uniforms and apparel. The students and faculty at KP have controversial opinions of this newly enacted rule. Some athletes proclaim that the black gives the uniforms intensity and power. However, others feel that the black takes away from KP pride, for it is a part of other Hawk teams' true school colors. With the increasing appearance of black, is it possible that our green and gold could be fading away? Are the athletes at KP willing to jeopardize our school's individuality for the color black?
So we've been green and gold for a long, long time. So one of my reasons for wanting all our teams to be wearing green and gold, or just green or just gold in whatever they're wearing, is so that we are recognized as King Philip. And so it's a kind of a school pride thing, and a way for all of the teams to look uniformed, keep us all together.
My blood is green and gold. There's no black in our school colors.
Anything new that we get going forward, as far as jerseys or sweats, hats, visors, whatever it might be, we have to stick with the green and gold color scheme. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Spring sports sign-ups. They happened this past week. I hope you could sign up and / afford it. I know I couldn't.
All right, well, we're going to start with our winter sports wrap-up, but as you all know, the boys' varsity basketball team won their very first game of the season against Hanover.
In 3 years.
That's a great accomplishment for the new coach, Sean McGinnis?
McGinnis, yes.
Sean McGinnis.
0-0, Jack Ross, da boss. The swimming team won the Hockomock League. They went undefeated, except for they lost the last match in the tournament for the Hockomock League, but they still made it. Good for them.
And weren't they led by, was it Pat Meyer?
Yes, Pat Meyer. Fantastic swimmer right there. He's part fish, part man, part...
And also in other news, the wrestling, boys wrestling, placed third in the Hockomock Championships, and they were led by Connor David. As we know, he is a beast. Let's cut to that clip of him eating the applesauce. Wow.
He can sure eat some applesauce. This past season, the girls' basketball team went 2-15.
Hopefully, it's 2-15.
You beat the men's basketball team, so feel proud about that. Guys, I shouldn't have said that. Don't beat me up. I only have one eye. All right, well, that about wraps it up for us here at the Sports Center.
What's going on? Who's this kid?
I ordered him 3 weeks ago. Took you guys this long? Whatever. All right, so
Tyler, your private life is amusing.
Indeed. So we're done here, Sam.
For the Sports Report, I'm Sam Wheeler.
And in the words of Jay Fanas, get out of here.
Thank you.
On Tuesday, King Philip had its first lockdown drill of the year. While all went smoothly, the drill left some students and teachers questioning their safety in an actual lockdown situation. To many, the drill is especially disturbing when considering the devastating school shootings of the past.
Well, I don't think a corner will protect us from a gun, but I'm just thinking out loud here.
I felt like in the classroom I was in, the teachers were well prepared. They took out their little card and said we were all okay.
Lockdown procedure is kind of ineffective. You're putting a green card under the door when you're trying to be quiet in the classroom in order to not let anybody in the hallways know you're there. But you put a green card under the door to let everybody know that everything's okay in the classroom.
I think lockdowns are pretty safe because it's kind of like the I can't see you, you can't see me thing. So like I can't see out the window, so I don't think like a shooter or a killer or anything could see inside. So I think they're pretty safe.
Usually in all my classes, people are like talking and the teacher has to tell them to stop. So, I mean, I guess we're being pretty safe, but it's still, I think the procedures kind of has a couple flaws in it.
I had a student teacher and she didn't really know what she was supposed to be doing because our teacher had stepped out for a minute to go copy something. So the lockdown thing was signaled and we had to tell her what to do.
I had a substitute teacher when we had the lockdown, so we had to tell him what to do. And I felt like no one really took it that seriously. Like, we were sitting in the corner eating Cheez-Its and just talking, so like if it really was like something going on, it would have been a bit of a problem.
All teachers are trained by the district, and all teachers receive the information booklet.
Well, you know, delayed another class, huddled in the corner, kind of waited for nothing to happen, what you do about nothing.
I think some people do need to quiet down a little, take it a little more serious.
I did feel safe during the lockdown because I knew it was a drill, to be quite honest, because Miss Prue was too calm.
Annually, we have drills specifically for that purpose, to see what the weaknesses in our system may be.
I felt like the whole lockdown procedure was incredibly pointless. The whole thing just makes no sense to me. We're all just getting herded into a little group, making it big target, easy for an armed gunman to find a big group of kids to shoot.
What's stopping a psycho killer from busting down the glass and coming in after us? That glass is a big problem. If we just had a concrete wall or even wood there, at least it's stopping them from one, looking in, and two, from easily breaking in.
You need to treat every drill as if it were a real incident, because we never know if it could be a real incident, and it's in everyone's best interest to treat them seriously, and it's our obligation to behave in a responsible manner, if not for ourselves, for the other people in the room who we could be putting in danger.
You guys know what you're doing? Adam, back up a little bit.
Back up a little bit.
Right?
Yeah.
Be closer though. Not like that.
You guys gotta be closer.
Yeah, you guys definitely gotta get there.
Sean, you gotta get closer.
Don't look at me, Sean. Are you ready?